Hey guys, it's Pieman. Welcome back to Dark Souls. Might be wondering what I'm doing in the Great Hollow. Well, after much deliberation, I decided I would farm some Green Titanite shards on the last episode to get the divine weapon I needed upgraded for the NITO boss fight to kill his ads. I thought I would have the best of luck doing it in the depths, killing the slimes, which is why I went back there and got that bonfire unlocked. But as it turns out, coming here to this location and going up through there, back into the swamp and killing all of those large slugs around the tree, they can drop up to 5 green titanite shards at a time. I was able to get 2 sets of that with the help of my covetous gold serpent ring, and now we're all set. We should be able to get our divine weapon to +6 because we got the green titanite shards to get it to +5, and we got the 1 titanite chunk to get it to +6. So we'll have to go back to Undead Parish to do that. But now we're pretty much all set. All that's left for us to do now is to fight NITO. And that is what we're going to do. This is still going to be significantly less DPS than my weapon, especially after I got it to +13. It'll be good enough to kill the ads in NITO's boss room. That is the only purpose of this weapon, is to help me with the ads in NITO's boss room. So that is what will happen. I guess that's what we're gonna go do right now, so let's get it. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? Let's go back to Firelink first. Another thing I did while I was down in Blighttown was I took the liberty of getting the 2 Firekeeper souls that I could get there. I got this one from Koalana, and I got this one, and I got the other one from the room guarded by the dogs and the toxic dart blowers. So those were the 2 Firekeeper souls that I missed from the last time I was in Blighttown. And now we went ahead and got them, so we're at +5 Estus now, which should be beautiful. That should be more than enough that we need to get this shit taken care of. To be able to fight NITO with relative ease, and to be able to heal ourselves up to full with pretty much every sip of the Estus. So yeah, basically a twofer. So yeah, let's get it. I think I am gonna make the detour for the covetous silver serpent ring as well, because that ring, I wouldn't necessarily say that ring is OP in this game. Oh god, I'm dead. Oh my god. Wait, what? What did I get a white titanite chunk from? What the hell? Okay. Why am I respawning here? Oh my god. It's because I didn't rest at the bonfire, I think. But yeah, I am gonna make the slight detour for the covetous silver serpent ring, and the reason I'm gonna do that is because if I kill the Lord Souls, or if I kill the Lord bosses like NITO, 4 Kings, and all that, if I kill them with the covetous silver serpent ring, I will get 72,000 souls instead of 60,000. Which is obviously a very, very massive upgrade. Oh my god, he can follow you through there. That is so dumb. I hate this. I hate these skeleton dog enemies are the worst. Oh, did he? Okay, I think he killed himself. That's fine. I also know there's a black knight with a halberd in this area. I'm not sure where he is. Oh, did I just aggro that one? I hope I didn't. Alright. Well, the silver serpent ring is down here. We're gonna just get that really quick, just to get it out of the way. It is a booby trap, but that's fine. These guys aren't that hard to kill, especially when you have lunging weapons. They can really screw you up if you get like too close to them, but if you got range, like a lunging weapon or a magic spell or whatever, then they're pretty easy. I might as well kill these guys because they do also have a small chance of dropping white titanite chunks. And if I'm able to get even one more white knight chunk, if I'm even able to get one more chunk from these guys, then I'll be able to get my divine weapon to +7. Which would be nice. It's not necessary, but it would be nice. Oh, I guess I didn't get lucky there. But yeah, that's fine. Okay, I meant to jump there, but that's fine. I believe... Oh, there's a white titanite chunk there. I don't even remember that spawn being there. Oh, that's cool. Alright, where's our bonfire? It should be down here somewhere. This place is a goddamn maze, man. Alright, that's... Wait, no, we went too far. Shit. No. The dogs are gonna kill me. Fuck. Man, even with the skull lantern, it is such a pain in the ass to kill those things. I forgot to rest at the damn bonfire again. Now, what am I saying? Even with the skull lantern, it's still such a pain in the ass navigating this area, is what I meant to say. You don't use a skull lantern to kill shit unless you like torture yourself. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think that random white titanite chunk drop I got earlier actually did come from the Black Knight. I think the Black Knight might have like fallen to its death or something. Yeah, because... Oh, here it is. Alright. We are going to kindle this to 20, if I can. Because getting from here to NITO is still kind of a trip. Oh my god, are you kidding me? No. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. You're not supposed to be able to come down here, man. You're supposed to, like, fall off the edge. Like I almost did. Alright, cool. Well, we'll get this to +20 because, or we'll get this to 20 because even though we'll only have to fight one boss down here, it's still kind of a trip to get to NITO, and having 20 Estus would just be useful, not only for getting through all those enemies, but for fighting NITO as well, because he has a lot of bullshit AoE attacks. But that's fine. We'll take care of him. Because I can also get this to +7. Oh, wait. I only needed 1 for +7? Okay, I guess I only need 1 for +8 now. Alright. I could realistically get this shit to +10 if I farmed those skeleton tower dudes. Because you're guaranteed to get a white titanite slab in the room right before you fight NITO, so all I really need are the chunks. But I will not bother farming them because the difference between a +8 and a +10 is not going to be significant enough to warrant me farming it. I want to see how much damage this does against Paladin Leroy, the guy that invades you here. Oh, wow. I shouldn't be too greedy with this because I'm pretty sure he can one-shot me. Luckily he didn't. You get the Grant and the Sanctus for killing him. The Sanctus is a pretty shit shield, and the Grant is an okay weapon. I've used the Grant in other playthroughs. It's not nothing to write home about. It's a solid weapon, but it's not something I would like go out of your way to get or anything like that. Kind of like the Balder side sword. I mean, this weapon I'm using for my build is very good and all, but I wouldn't necessarily tell anyone to go out of their way to get it, because it can be a pain in the ass to farm it or grind it. And it's a good weapon, but I mean, like, there are plenty of other options to choose from that don't require nearly as much grinding. And yes, these are pinwheels, and we can kill them. And the nice thing is, you can even farm these guys for the other masks, in case you didn't get the one you wanted from the actual pinwheel boss. But it's kind of a pain in the ass, because the drop rate is very low, and there's only like 5 of them in this room. You also have to run all the way back to the bonfire every time you clear the room of the pinwheels, so yeah. It's like a 2% chance at a drop from like 5 different enemies that you just have to run back and forth. Oh my god. Okay. I have enough Titanite chunks for... Wait. Yeah, I have enough Titanite chunks for +8 now. Just because of that pinwheel. I didn't even know those pinwheels could drop white Titanite chunks. I thought it was only the masks. But I guess I was wrong. There's the slab, too, in case anyone wants to farm that. These little skeleton enemies, before the DLC came out, these skeleton enemies were the best way you could farm humanity in the game. Each of these little guys has a 1% chance of dropping a humanity, I believe. But they infinitely spawn in this room, and you can kill up to like 10 to 20 of them at a time. And they each can drop 1 humanity. So yeah, it's a pretty nice little humanity farm there, in case you don't own the DLC, but I don't know how you wouldn't. Unless you own like a physical copy of the game that you never purchased the DLC on. But yeah, I think we'll be good with the wolf ring here. I think I'll equip the silver serpent ring like right after I kill NITO, just to get the extra souls. But I'm gonna hold on to the wolf ring for the time being. I'm mid-rolling with that? Wow. Alright. I guess I'll just have to swap them. That's fine. +7 Divine Longsword versus NITO. Oh, he's doing the toxic attack already. What a dick. Now, you can plunge a sword into the ground and inflict you with toxic. The timing on dodging that attack is kind of a pain in the ass. But whatever. Oh my god, yeah. We just 2-shot those. I just killed those skeletons in like 2 hits. Alright. I'm really glad I got the divine weapon now. Because the rest of the fight is just luring him back here and then killing him in this area so you don't aggro the larger skeletons that are behind him. Can you get a little closer, please? God damn it. I would like to hit you with this. Alright, that's okay damage. Not great given the cast speed and all, but... yeah, better than nothing. Yeah, this is Gravelord NITO. Pretty cool boss, all things considered. I mean, I don't think he is by any means a difficult boss. When he does this attack, I usually just hold up my shield, block the brunt of the damage, then just heal up. You don't really need to avoid it, per se, because the range on that attack is pretty large. It's not worth it. Might as well hold up your shield, block the brunt of it, and keep whacking away. If you have a crush shield or something, you could probably block even more of the damage, because I think it's magic damage that he uses. And the Crest Shield has a lot of magic defense. Alright. There's the Silver Serpent Ring equipped. And now watch the souls flood in. 72,000 is what it should be. Yes, sirree. Because ordinarily you get 60,000 for each Lord boss you defeat. But with the Silver Serpent Ring, it's another 12 grand on top of that. So, I mean, there's no reason not to do it. And I think I'm also going to use... actually, let's see how many level ups I can get first. And see if I need to use any of my soul items. Alright. What I'm aiming for is 30 Faith, because then I can use Sunlight Blade, and that is absolutely a must for me. I can just get it if I pop this. Yeah. Easy peasy. 30 Faith. Now let's attune Sunlight Blade. We only have one use of it. That's strange. Huh. There is a ring you can get in Sen's Fortress called the Lingering Dragon Crest Ring that will increase the amount of time the buff stays on my weapon. I don't know if it's worth using that over the Wolf Ring, but I'm pretty sure these buffs normally only last like 60 seconds. And with the Lingering Dragon Crest Ring, it's 90 seconds, so... I don't know, I mean... The fact that it only has one use is interesting. I mean, it's kind of weird. I expected it to be more than that, but... oh well. I think I'll just pop a few more soul items to see if I can squeeze out another level up here really quick. Oh yeah, easy. Easy peasy. But yeah, I only have 2 attunement slots, and I did have to replace my heal spell with that, so ideally I'd like to get 1 more attunement slot just so I can have a heal spell on hand at all times. But it is going to cost a lot more souls, so I don't know. Let's see if I can do it really quick. I don't think I can with what I have left. I can get close. But yeah, that's Gravelord NITO. One of the coolest design bosses in this game. If you join his Covenant, which you can do, if you explore the catacombs more in depth before you actually come here to fight NITO, you can actually, like, join his Covenant. And one of the rewards from the Covenant is his Gravelord sword, which is really, really good. It doesn't actually have like the best scaling or anything like that, but it is a very solid weapon because I believe it can inflict toxic on enemies and whatnot. Also, just trying to see if there's anything worth buying here. Honestly, since I'm using mostly Estus instead of my heal spells anyway, I might as well just buy this. So that way, if I ever run out of Estus, I'll just have one really good heal on hand at all times. That might be worth doing. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, before we move on to the next Lord boss, because we probably have enough time. I don't know if we have enough time to do the 4 Kings. We probably have enough time to do Sif. But definitely not the 4... Probably not the 4 Kings. What we can do is go back to the Asylum, and the only reason for this is to get the free Titanite slab, because... Well, it's also to go to the Painted World, if you get the Peculiar Doll. But yeah, the Stray Demon drops a guaranteed Titanite slab. He also gives like 20,000 souls, I think, so it is worth coming back here just to get the free upgrade material. Because Titanite slabs are pretty rare from pretty much every other source in the game. Any chance at a guaranteed slab is always worth taking, even if it does take you a bit out of your way. So that is what I'm going to do. I'll wait for the bird to pick me up, drop me off, and we'll go ahead and kill Stray Demon, get this done. This will also give me a chance to test my Sunlight Blade miracle. So that'll be nice. Yeah, I know there's ads in this room that will drop down while you're fighting Stray Demons, so I'm going to make sure they don't interrupt me. Actually, you know what? I'm also going to rest here because I think if I die, I will respawn in Firelink. And I don't want that to happen. So let's go ahead and take care of Stray Demon real quick. Kill these guys again. I'm very curious to see how much damage our Sunlight Blade will do. I don't know that we need the Wolf Ring for this fight because it's mostly just going to be me dodging around him. So let's see if we can boost the power with the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. Alright. I need you to do an attack that I can easily... There we go. Sunlight Blade. Oh, wow. And that's one-handed damage. Holy shit. Alright, guys. Well, I'm really glad we went out of our way to kill Gwendolyn now. Because this spell is ridiculous. Probably doing way more damage than my Lightning Spear would. Well, that was Stray Demon. And there's our slab. I also put the Silver Serpent Ring on, so yeah, that'll be another 4,000 souls. That's not bad. Maybe the Sunlight Blade will stay in effect until I kill the Black Knight. That would be nice. I'll do a lot of damage. Oh, never mind. It wore off right as I was getting up to him. Oh well. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Peculiar Doll. I don't know if I'm gonna do the Painted World on this playthrough, because if I do Painted World, it's probably going to take up an entire episode all on its own, and I won't be able to leave until I kill Priscilla, or at least until I unlock the room that Priscilla is in. So, yeah, I don't know if it's going to be worth doing that, to be honest. Because even if I wanted to go to Painted World just to like fight Priscilla for the souls, I don't think she even gives that many souls, so it's just not worth. Also, this is the guy that gave us our Estus in the beginning of the game. He's also going to drop our best shield. We'll finally be able to replace the Spider Shield, because the Crest Shield is so much better, in my opinion. Doesn't quite have the same stability or the poison resistance, but it's got magic resistance. And a lot of bosses and enemies in this game use some pretty high-level, overpowered magic, so I'm going to go ahead and equip that. Also, I just like the design of the Crest Shield a lot more. I mean, it just looks a lot better. Fashion souls and all that. Alright, we're going to just go back through here. Before we leave, because if we come through here, we can get the Rusted Iron Ring, which lets us walk through swampy terrain without our movement speed being hindered, which isn't really that much of an issue anymore because we're already done with Blighttown. But maybe I'll go kill the Hydra later on and we'll do the DLC or something. I don't know. The Rusted Iron Ring would be pretty useful for that. Anyway. Actually, what am I doing? I can just warp from this bonfire. So we'll just head on back to, I guess, Undead Parish. Because the next thing we have to do is kill Sif. And I don't want to kill Sif. No one ever wants to kill Sif, but... well, it needs to be done in order to progress through the game. Because Miyazaki hates us. He wants us to kill the friendly dog. For the sake of the game. Alright, we got Great Heal Excerpt, Lightning Spear, and Sunlight Blade now. So it's all very, very good. Very, very good. Yeah. Maybe I'll just kill this asshole too, so we don't have to keep killing him. Or running past him. But yeah, I think having a good healing spell, a good buff spell, and a good overall offensive spell are very, very useful for miracle builds. That's why I try to like balance between them whenever I do miracle builds in Souls games. I always try to have a utility spell, a support spell, and an offensive spell. And a buff spell. just to go with everything else. Do we even have the key? Oh my god, I don't think we even have the key. The key to get to Sif is 20,000 souls. And I may have made the mistake of forgetting to buy it. That would be pretty big misplay on my part, but let's see. Yeah, that's the one thing I haven't bought, and it's also the one thing I need in order to beat the game. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. That's unfortunate. I wanted to kill Sif so that we could do the 4 kings in this part. Maybe take out another boss and whatnot. It doesn't look like we'll be able to do that. At least not right now, but time's running low on this part anyway, so maybe I'll just end it off here. I'll go grab the souls to do this, and then we'll kill Sif and 4 kings. Maybe even another Lord Soul boss in the same episode. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all then.